Hey, shalom everyone. This is Amir Tsarfati, and I'm live from Galilee, from Connect. And if you've been following me on Telegram, you must have heard that the helicopter that is carrying the president of Iran and the foreign minister of Iran had crashed. Okay, so I'm going to wait for you guys to connect. Please press the share button, and I'll give you these super important breaking news regarding the crash of the helicopter of the president of Iran. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see if we have more news, but all right, so folks, breaking news. Iran's president and foreign minister were on their way back from Azerbaijan after they inaugurated a dam that is on the border between the two countries. The president of Iran met with the president of Azerbaijan, and on their way back, due to very difficult weather conditions, the helicopter of the Iranian president, and on board was the foreign minister as well. From what we understand, that helicopter crashed. We don't know. More than that, because the rescue teams don't even know where it is. They haven't yet located the whereabouts of the crashing site. Conflicting informations we get. One piece of information says that of the 3 helicopters, 2 landed, but the one with the president crashed. Others are not even talking about all 3 helicopters, but one thing is for sure, the Iranian state television stopped all broadcasts and announced that the president's helicopter just crashed. Again, breaking news, Iran's president's helicopter crashed more than an hour after this incident. No one knows about the condition of the president and the foreign minister of Iran, and difficult weather conditions. When I'm looking at all the Telegram channels, no one really confirms death of anyone. It might be that it was a hard landing, but the interesting thing is that the Iranians immediately uploaded a photo of the president next to his helicopter, saying hard landing, but everything is okay. But apparently, it was a 2-year-old photo. 2-year-old photo, and I'm wondering why would they do that. Again, more than 1 hour after the incident, the photo I shared with you on Telegram that originally was released, immediately I said it's a 2-year-old photo. The helicopter of the president of Iran had crashed on the way back from Azerbaijan, tough weather conditions. On board of that helicopter was the foreign minister of Iran as well. And there's still no confirmed news regarding the helicopter, but one parliament member just said that, look what the parliament member said: I hope the news are not true. I'm not sure what news he's talking about, because there was a helicopter crash, but no one said anything about the condition of the president. But again, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news: the helicopter of the president of Iran crashed on the way back from Azerbaijan due to tough weather conditions. The way it appears on Iranian TV and the way you can see the long faces of everyone, that more than an hour after the crash, still there is no sign of life from anyone there. You can tell that maybe that's the direction. Maybe, and I'm saying maybe, the president of Iran and the foreign minister indeed died in that crash. I will keep you posted on Telegram. This is where you're going to get all the information. Again, breaking news: Iran's president's helicopter crashed on the way back from Azerbaijan, where he met with the president of Azerbaijan. Again, the Iranian state television stopped all broadcasts to announce the crash of the helicopter. More than an hour after this incident, still no sign of life or even communication with the helicopter, which is very troubling for the Iranians, because by now they should have heard something. I will keep you posted on Telegram. I cannot obviously go online for live video every few minutes. Stay tuned on Telegram for more information. Iran's president's helicopter crashed. On board that helicopter, both the president, the foreign minister, some governors and others were, and we don't know what happened to him. Apparently, the long faces of people on Iranian television says that it's not a good outcome. I will not be able to take responsibility and tell you that he died. I will tell you that more than an hour after the crash, the initial reports of the crash, not a single sign of life or even communication with the helicopter. So I'll keep you posted. Again, Iran's president Raisi and the foreign minister of Iran, they were on board a helicopter that just crashed. I'll let you know more when I know more. As of now, the interior minister of Iran confirms the reports. President Raisi's helicopter had a hard landing, he said. So far, the rescue teams have not been able to locate the helicopter. That's what he says. Let me see if I have more information. Let me see. All right. So again, we're talking about eastern Azerbaijan's district in Iran, within Iran, where the helicopter either crashed or had a hard landing. And again, we don't know what happened to him. Again, I'm not going to be here to say that he's dead, but I will tell you that everybody in the Iranian television and regime they're extremely afraid that the worst might have happened, because there is no communication, no sign of life. Iran's president and foreign minister were on board a helicopter that just crashed. Again, I'll keep you posted on Telegram. Stay connected. Forward this